Deanna, thank you so much for joining me to talk about EEI and its 20th year anniversary. I'm excited to connect with you.
Thank you for having me.
One of the things that I'm really interested to learn more about was how was being an EEI Scholarship Recipient impactful for your life then and even today?
Oh man, I mean, first of all, another thank you. It was not 20 years later since graduation, but years later since '06. Thank you, because it helped me close that gap at the end of the year, my senior year, when I received the scholarship, just trying to cut my balance. And I had conversations with Sam, and receiving that scholarship was truly impactful for me and my parents. So it's just grateful that I had that opportunity. And then fast forward into going to grad school, I received my MBA at Emory, and having this huge loan and tapping into some of the skills that I learned through EE&I. I know that learning about investments and making sure when I got my job after grad school, which was with Delta Airlines, like paying close attention to the 401k and things like that I learned through EEI, that is what really helped me cut that debt down. So if I'd never understood that and just kept blindly, I'm going to pay these monthly payments, I'm going to sign up for, like, I remember all my classmates at the time were like, I'm signing up for the 25-year plan that Obama has out right now, that we just to pay this minimum. And I'm like, I'm not trying to pay this loan while I'm paying for my kids to go to school.
Exactly.
And so I did the 10-year, but then, like I said, I started adding towards that. Actually, like, my parents helped me in some aspect, but then I had a little side hustle where I made additional income so that I could help pay more towards the principal versus just paying that interest. So just learning it, I would have never known that if it wasn't for EE.
That's really impressive that you were able to, because student loan debt saddles so many people in our generation. So the fact that you were able to obliterate such a really big lump sum is amazing. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your memories about EEI. I always like to ask, what is one lasting impact you feel EEI has had on your life even 20 years later?
Ooh, I would definitely like to say that just being able to identify the gaps in your community. I think that Sam hit the nail on the head by bringing financial literacy to the campus. In college, you're learning about chemistry, economics, all those subjects. But what about the practical subjects? What about learning how to budget, how to buy a home, again, with interest and loans and things like that you're going to deal with after school. And so it was truly impactful to see how he brought something like that to the college. So as I moved on into grad school and then into my career, just searching for the gaps in my community and trying to help in that way. And so currently I'm working at Monroe Refinery. So refinery bought by Delta. I came to Monroe through Delta. And one of the major gaps was we didn't have a DE&I program at all. And so I'm now the co-chair of our DE&I program. And it's a lot because I have a full-time job. And that is also a full-time job. But I know how important it is to have this group at our company. And so again, tapping into something that Sam taught me. And so just really grateful for that. Of course, I mentioned just the life skills, just having the budgeting, the loans, things like that. So just, it is constant, just the mentorship, just knowing how, again, impactful someone like Sam was to me